CEO, Enterprise Stockbrokers and trader at the Nigerian Stock Exchange. Good morning to you, Rotimi.
Good morning, Harriet.
So the British market, the British bloody market that we saw the week start out has continued up until yesterday. Of course, the chief of the NSE, Oscar Oyema, is talking to dealing brokers. Could you just give us a hint of what he said so far?
Let's say that again, please. Can I say that again?
Yes, I said the market, we're seeing the market continue to be in the red. It's really, really bloody. Global stock markets have dropped about 3.17 trillion for this year alone. Our own market has lost about 1.2 trillion. Of course, the NSE chief, Oscar Oyema, is talking about 2015 and outlook for 2016. He's been talking to dealing brokers for the moment. Could you just give us a hint of what he said?
Well, I think the trading yesterday was beyond what we would have ordinarily expected, because what we've been seeing is 1% drop, 0.8% drop, but yesterday was a blast, as much as 3.5%. And I think the trend that it took yesterday, we saw companies like stocks like Nestle, which have been resistant to drop in quite a while, losing straight 5%, and Dangote Cement also continue in his loss position, like Nigerian Breweries, Zenith Bank, and also GT Bank. And incidentally, these are the 5 most capitalized stocks on the exchange. So invariably, even we are seeing that kind of massive loss coming from those 5, which from more than 50% of the total market capitalization, then which wouldn't have expected anything less than 3.5% yesterday. But now, maybe presently I have to excuse myself to take this call because the briefing by the NSE CEO is ongoing, and I think what we're trying to do is to see how we can strategize to mitigate the kind of effect that we saw last year, and to see how the NSE can position itself in such a way that it will add more value to the economy and also be more engaging with the federal government on how to grow the economy. So it is still ongoing, and I think the outcome of it, the CEO is going to take it to the presidency, and I want to believe that things may not really continue as it is, as we are having it. We may not really see the effect in the immediate. The effect may begin to trickle down in the second quarter of the year, maybe after they have had so much advocacy with the presidency. But I believe so strongly that even as the Osher Index is standing presently at about 25,000 basis points, with the market having lost about 11% this year, I still believe all hope is not yet lost.
But then you see, investors will also be wanting to get clarity. Right now, oil prices are hitting almost rock bottom. They're down about $30 a barrel, and a lot of analysts are projecting that it could get to as low as $20 per barrel. And we're seeing a lot of panic because of this oil route. Do you think that by any chance there's going to be something that might boost the market? Going by what you're expecting to hear Oscar Oyema talk about this morning, how are they going to drive investors' positive sentiments back into the market? What would they be doing? What should they be doing? What kind of initiatives should they be looking at coming up with in 2016?
Well, I think looking at the drop in oil price, first of all, it started from China slowing down in their growth, then also the oil price dropping, coupled with Iran and America joining the supply chain. But as it is affecting us very terribly. But the only thing we can do is that we have investors that have bought Oando shares at 29 naira. We have investors, and the price now is about 5 naira. We have investors that have bought First Bank at about 16, and the price now is about 4 naira. So I think all of this, what we can do to help the operators and also the investors is to let ourselves know that even those investments that we have put in years past, they are still very much there. What we need to do now is, even as there are the prices are significantly down, the only way there can be a revival to the price laws is for us to be able to at least put in more money and be able to actualize our goals. And most times it doesn't happen this way. The people that will most benefit from this low price prices in this market are those that will be making new entry. And I think they are going to make a kill out of it in times to come. So what we are doing at the exchange is that we need to grow our market locally. And until we have a wide base of investors, numbering close to 20 million within the economy, that will be able to absorb any shock that may be coming from any any global, the kind of shock that is resulting from the global effect which we are seeing presently. Portfolio investors have really dominated the market in time past, and they are actually still the ones that are selling down at this point in time. So if we have enough, if you not have enough participation within the local, among the local investors, then definitely we're not going to be seeing this. So the only thing we're going to do this year is to continually engage the local investors and see how they can continually come into the market.
Give us your thoughts on what to expect for today's trade. Yesterday we saw only 3 gainers as against 34 losers. I think that's the lowest we've actually seen coming from the gainers and losers list for yesterday. So is this negativity going to likely trend today, and how much bloodletting are we going to see at the Nigerian equities market?
Well, I think what we see again now is panic, and it's so much panic. A lot of people are not really comfortable. They are hoping, they are telling themselves that if they had sold First Bank when it was 8 naira, they would have been better off. So some of them want to opt out. But to me, it is not the best thing to do, because we are getting to a situation whereby the drop may not really continue as it were. So invariably, what should happen is for us to continually have our mindset that we are getting close to where the negative trend is. It may not really end today, but we may begin to see at least some measure of stability better than in such a way that the loss will not be as much as what we see at any other time within the week.
Well, thank you so much, Rotimi, for sharing your thoughts with us on the